Look, I look so much taller than you.
Mama. Oh, we're recording already?
Yeah, I just started it.
Ready? Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, friends. Oh my god, today I have a special friend on. Matthew Fedorowicz, welcome. Welcome to the hot seat.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I'm a big fan.
Aw,
and I'm in the
bless.
space, the coveted space.
The coveted tiny hobbit space.
Yes.
Today we're going to be helping him with a burlesque number that he's doing tomorrow.
Yes.
Can you tell us what character you're going to be portraying?
I'm going to be portraying Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we're just going to start and we can talk way more about it as we're going on today. Without further ado, let's get started. What did you do for skincare today? What did you do for skincare?
What did I do? Wash my face with regular hand soap. And then I have this amazing moisturizer that's infused with, it's all rose and vitamin C, so it can really help with redness. It's made by this independent company in North Van. I feel like Cleopatra.
Excuse my reach.
You have full consent.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just like to do that
Oh gosh.
to help.
Y'all weren't lying. That smells so good.
I know, right?
Self-care.
We'll let that sink in.
This is going to turn into a therapy session so quick.
A little bit of self-care.
Yeah, that's right. Self-care, mental health awareness.
Mental health awareness.
Yes. Which is good. And that's what I've been telling everybody. I'm like, watch it. It's more than a makeup video, and it's amazing. And you all have to see her perform.
Oh my god.
She's seriously one of the best vocalists in the Lower Mainland, and I'm not
Stop.
shitting you. I'm
Stop
serious.
right now.
I will not stop. She seriously is. Everyone hire her. You'll live with it.
Okay, so now that we're nice and hydrated, let's go in with some Cover FX, the new gripping primer that I reviewed.
Yes, that's right.
That
Is this
video-
the one that really sticks to the skin?
Yes.
I was just watching that episode today.
Start using this. It's gonna feel weird, but it's going to dry down to this like nice tacky base. I'm gonna take a little bit of foundation and I'm gonna take a little bit of that nice super white. And I'm trying to get like a really pale foundation. So what I'm gonna do is, try and pale you out. And then we're gonna go in and start like highlighting and contouring. And that's where you're gonna see most of the like actual color of her face start to take shape. As if we weren't already so white.
I'm from Northern Alberta, so...
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a real white. It's all gonna look really bad until the very end. Like every other one of my videos.
Well, Myrtle's dead, so...
That's the thing, she's not like totally grayed out, but she is quite pale.
Yeah.
And she does look quite gaunt. You know, like a ghost should. So it's not like she's gray per se. Take a damp sponge.
I've never used one of these sponges before, and this is exciting.
Oh, really?
I'm a man of musical theater. I follow what all the other guys in the dressing room have, which are just like the triangular ones.
I mean, if you're looking for something that's disposable.
Well, it's better for the environment to keep reusing a good one.
True. You can reuse triangle sponges. I think it was Eva Tavares. She was on her Instagram, which is Green Christine, I think.
Yes.
She gets...
Green Christine?
Yeah!
She's playing Christine in Phantom of the Opera for the
national
longest
tour.
time, and
Yeah.
she's amazing. I had a really lovely FaceTime conversation with her. Discussion mental health, because she's so brave. She talks about her struggling with body dysmorphia, and so I was wanting to ask her more about it because I've never heard of that before. So I've been working on a fresh concept. It's not a new thing. A fresh concept of performance, which combines lip-synced live performance or like an air band. We would have air band competitions when I was in elementary school.
Yeah. We had a whole talent show called Squawk to the Box in high school.
Squawk to the box.
And it was literally just lip syncing. Like,
Yeah.
It was just lip syncing competition.
So I'm combining like lip syncing, mime, dance, and music all together, and you mix it together with like a public service announcement. So you do a lip sync performance, and then you either through multimedia or lighting or projections and like PowerPoint style is the way I've been going about it. And you take a public service announcement where you take a theme. For instance, I did this for the first time in February. So I did a piece all around body positivity and empowerment, and I listed statistics around bulimia and anorexia, which are the most prevalent in our industry. According to HealthLink BC, between 1 and 4% of Canadian women suffer from bulimia, and 1.5 to 4% of Canadian women suffer from anorexia. And they don't have many statistics around men, because not a lot of men come forward to it.
It's not really public.
Oh, no. That's what we call toxic masculinity, everyone. So I reached out to Ava and we had a lovely conversation where I talked to her about this art form, which is called lip-ology. So you take statistics, you also list solutions. So you can reference hotline, phone numbers, websites, non-profit organizations, charities that'll help within that. Yeah, then it's up to the audience if they want to talk to someone about that issue that was brought forth. This
you
particular
usually
one.
provide reading material, right?
Yeah.
Or you did in your last one.
I did in my last one, and that's kind of the whole mandate around lipology, is that there is a form of solution at the end of this piece to actually encourage and grow dialogue. I want to go around and take this to schools and guide kids and youth through this. Since RuPaul's Drag Race is going into the mainstream big time, I'm like, it seems like this is the right time to use lip syncing in an art form that is really driven towards youth as well.
Absolutely.
So I've been researching and talking to educators and a principal in Burnaby about what the next steps forward would be. And yeah, slowly but surely working on that. Lipology. Look out for it.
Look it up, guys.
Website's coming up in either the spring or summer. So it's lip-ology.com. Eventually I would like for it to be a YouTube channel where the statistics and data and solutions are pop-up video style. And I want this to be a Canadian art form too, that'll put Canadian performance and art on the global map. Because it's also kind of like a social movement too, because within taking it to schools and guiding kids through it, it's probably going to be like an 8-week artist in residency. At the very end, there's like a whole evening where all the kids do their lipology numbers with whatever topic and awareness topic they want to bring forth. And then there will be a moderated panel discussion led by community members who are familiar with that.
Right.
Those awareness topics, so that there can be something started at the community level so that there's more dialogue and that kids and youth actually have a voice. Because with the pressures of social media and everything too, and anxiety on the rise in youth, and just teen suicide on the rise, because the pressures are insane.
The pressure to be perfect online, and I've been sort of thinking more and more about those Snapchat filters and Instagram filters. They change the shape of your face.
Yeah, and I'm like, that contributes to body dysmorphia.
Incredibly, because you're just sort of used to seeing your face in this different way, and then when you remember that it's not you don't actually look like that. Like, imagine how depressing that would be on the daily. Like, a lot of it's just for fun. I'm not calling out fucking Snapchat or anything like that, but a lot of it can be pretty damaging for young minds, because young minds are constantly, that's when it's growing, changing, and you're sucking things up like a sponge.
Yeah, I was home for Christmas this last holiday season, and my nephew, we were playing games, and he kept on making jokes about, it sounds like Russian communist propaganda to me. He's 11. 11!
And you're like, how do you know about Russian communist propaganda?
And he said YouTube. Children are way more intelligent than we give them credit for, and they are soaking up a lot of the pressures and anxiety of this world that's kind of on fire.
I mean, it's kind of wild how much information is now at people's fingertips. At any given moment, you could just look something up. You could fucking Google
and you
anything.
Take it as that's the word, that's entirely the word henceforth.
If you're not a critical thinker, if you've never learned how to be a critical thinker, you're going to take everything at face value.
Yeah, like in particular with xenophobia on the rise too. And I asked people who are scared of people of the Muslim faith, I'm like, do you know anyone? Have you experienced that at all? No? Just operating out of fear, I feel. So I'm wanting to take that anxiety and fear that's contributed to my own mental health too, and put it in a positive way, like you're doing with your makeup channel.
I mean,
Subscribe
we all... I'm gonna get your ears too.
Please.
Because what if they peek through, right?
I'll put the wig on after.
Oh, we'll do a full reveal.
Oh, yeah.
You'll do a full narcissistic montage for me.
I'm so excited for it.
So I got to a place where I kind of like how bright it is under the eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of gray, and we're going to start building in the contours. But yeah, I'm really excited about what lipology can do in schools as, a learning tool. I mean, on the surface, people might think this sounds like a bit out of left field. It makes a lot of sense.
It sounds cheesy. It feels like this is my destiny. Ever since I was a kid, I would listen to pop songs and I would create music videos in my head, in particular Madonna.
As lots of people do.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Everyone does that. Everyone listens to a song and creates their own performance in their head.
Yeah. Oh, I was in band. Were you in band?
I was not not a band kid. I was never a band kid. I had lots of friends who were band kids.
Yeah.
They gained so much confidence through like being able to play instruments, and they really could hone a skill, and it was creative, and it's just so important for young brains.
And the teachers as well. You remember those innovative teachers back then? The ones that really stick out for me were my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Brennan, Mrs. Amsterdam for band, Mr. Stewart, that was the introduction of drama. That's when I was able to like come out of my shell a little bit more, and I was doing the announcements. Like growing up in a small town, my graduating class was 30.
Good lord.
30 people.
I thought I went to a small school.
Like my town is it's called Manning, Alberta, and it's like 800 people now, probably a little bit less. But that's where you really learn a good sense of community, big time. Growing up gay there was a little tough. And I figure skated when I was in elementary school. And then I made the switch over to drama because I wasn't physically able to do it because I was like a pudgier kid. So I couldn't do very many jumps and such, but I was just tired of being teased a lot. So then I switched over to drama, and then I came and visited my uncle here with my family, and we saw Phantom of the Opera. That's when I went, I want to do that. I want to be there. Thank God Mom loves musicals and brought that in. Then I grew up in the Roman Catholic Church too.
Oh jeez.
No one outwardly said you're going to hell or anything like that. Just the feeling was always there. And like I will lose my family, I will lose friends and all that stuff too. Which I never really did. Yet like the fear of it just was like deeply. I knew this would turn into a therapy session immediately, but I'm so glad because that's how we connected, from you coming to see shows. And then I went to New York for my birthday with my uncles, and then I came back and saw you in Anything Goes. And I just finished seeing Bette Midler in Hello Dolly, Christine Ebersol and Patti LuPone in War Paint, George Decay in Pacific Overtures, and I went and saw an opera. And I came back and saw Anything Goes, and I went, this is the same bloody caliber. I found no difference between those productions.
That's crazy.
They were so freaking good.
We'll do more contouring and highlighting with powders as well, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
So sad. Poor Myrtle.
But don't piss her off.
Don't piss her off because she'll actually fuck you up.
Yeah. That's why, like, in my number, she starts off kind of sad, but then she finds empowerment and a voice within it. And she gets very out there cuckoo. This is a fundraiser for Geekenders at the helm of the incredible Erin Foster, Kitty Glitter.
All the gray is sort of like where the depth and like where the shadows are, but it also gives you a little bit of a blue tint, right? The gray is very cool toned. So I feel like you are at a point where I think we can start setting everything with powder. How does that sound?
Let's get started.
You're like my only fan. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I am so not your only fan. Honestly, I was having a very bad mental health day, and I popped on and watched your mental health makeup tutorial video with your dad popping in. And it popped me out of it. It really helped. Oh.
Tell them about your fitness journey.
Oh. I've not been working for the last few months because I wanted to put my mental health first, and I go to this great drop-in program where I'm with other queer men, and we sit around and we do group therapy, and I also have one-on-one counseling sessions too. Pacific Blue Cross was having this really good initiative of getting people within the new year to eat better, go to the gym, and stop smoking.
Like fulfill your New Year's resolution.
Exactly,
basically.
Yeah. They had a social media contest where if you got enough people to vote for you, then you'll win over $2,000 cash. And I was going to use it all toward getting health insurance so that I could not worry about, you know, as an artist, it's hard to get a job where you get health insurance.
It doesn't exist.
No. It was amazing because I started asking people for support and opening up about my mental health journey and how physical health completely contributes to that as well. So I've been going to the gym, and since I'm not working and I'm on a low income, where if you're on low income for Vancouver Parks Board, you can go to their swimming pools and their skating rinks for free, skate rentals free as well, and you can go to the gym for half off. So it's like $3 a visit. Yeah, because I grew up like as a pudgy kid, and like I still have a sugar addiction hardcore.
I'm sure you're not alone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I've just been working out a lot more and doing workouts that bring me joy. I go to a physiotherapist too. Because yeah, mental health and physical health are totally go together. Even with us, like we try and meet up at least once a week and go swimming. It's so much fun to go swimming. We talk and then we have food, and we love food.
So we're just going to set all the other areas. This powder also smells good.
It does smell like it. What is it? It's a floral.
No, I feel like it's sweet.
Yes, it's a sweet baby powder. I don't know how to, or like a certain perfume. Yes, it smells like poison. It smells a little bit like poison.
Oh.
The perfume poison, yeah.
I'm always at a loss for it. You know when you get like those weird smell memories?
Yeah.
Like they just take you right back.
Totally.
But I think what I want to do is start carving things out with powders. I've got 2 gray shadows that I've used in the past for this. One is Makeup Forever and one is Makeup Geek.
Chisel, cut this face up. I'm collaborating on some art projects with the drag queen Connie Smudge right now, and she would go up to small towns in northern BC, do drag shows where beer bottles were thrown at her. She even goes to schools and does presentations for schools at lunch hour break.
That's
getting
incredible.
into drag and telling her life story. Like it's fantastic.
And like how long does it take her to get ready?
It's an hour-long show, she was telling me. Brings out all of her product and then she's telling me she does makeup like thoroughly for like 10 minutes within it.
Jesus, takes me like 3 hours
Bam.
to get ready.
Well, yeah, when you've been doing it for 20 plus years, easily. What's baking?
So baking is essentially like when I took the damp sponge and then put powder on it,
okay.
and then went under your eyes, like around your mouth and down the nose. It's like it lets the powder sort of really melt and sink into the skin. It just sort of also helps your makeup to stay for longer periods of time.
Right. Fills the cavernous holes
Basically,
in my face.
You're filling the gaps.
It in. Yeah, I was watching one of your videos and you were talking about baking and I'm like, what's bacon?
What's bacon?
What's bacon? Oh, I know what bacon.
Go watch a drag tutorial and they'll be able to explain it better than I could. I'm gonna take some of the gray eyeshadow and reinforce down the nose.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I showed you pictures of my
Your nose
drag makeup. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, I didn't know.
It's okay.
It was just a big, giant line.
It was incredible. I was like, wow, she went in. What did you use? I want to know. Tell me.
Eyeshadow. What you're doing now, but it was just like line.
It's like basically just creating shadows, right?
Yeah. So I have a big Polish nose. I messaged Ryan, who did my headshots, and I was like, I'm gonna go shave my nose now.
And he's like,
before shooting, and I was like, shave the bridge of the nose because there's hair that grows out of my nose.
Get out, really?
Yes, I am hairy. My burlesque name is Harry Von Heels. And I sent him a GIF of Chewbacca. Like, is it GIF or GIF? I've been told it's GIF.
So the creator of the GIF pronounces it GIF.
GIF, yeah.
But the rest of society went, that's dumb.
No.
Are you getting warm?
I'm all right. You're probably warm from working. I'm sitting here just yakking.
So I'm going to take a little gray pencil. Take a spoolie.
That's fancy.
So we're going to make these pretty bushy. She's got some bushy brows.
She does.
Like, actually, when I was looking at the photos last night, I was like, Jesus Christ, her brows. What I want to do is just like sketch in some hairs. Fill them in a little more up here instead of working down. You've already got some pretty awesome brows too. There, how's that?
Yes!
Bit
You
of,
look like a little feathery, which is perfect, because
Yeah,
Ravenclaw, yo, that's amazing. What house are you?
You can probably take a wild guess.
Guess?
Yeah.
Gryffindor.
No.
No?
No.
Are you Slith?
I am.
I'm a Slith too!
Yeah!
Because I've been told I'm a Hufflepuff forever.
See, they underestimate you.
Yeah. Or that's the way I portrayed myself.
Oh, maybe.
Right?
It's possible.
Yeah, around certain people too. I'm a little badass.
You are a little badass. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Since I was a young person, I would tell myself, don't be remembered as the gay guy, be remembered as the good guy. That's where it's like, it's just some morphness came into that too. And I'm like, I can be both. Damn it.
You could be gay and good.
And I'm known as, oh my god, I completely forgot about this. I was chaperoning a grad party in my hometown, and one guy came up to me, he's like, are you the vagina guy? And I was like, what? Because I directed the vagina monologues in my hometown.
Oh, wow.
With my kindergarten teacher in the cast.
Oh my god.
I'll be remembered as the vagina guy, sure.
It's a little bit of clear brow mascara. You can also use hairspray and a spoolie. And it just keeps all the hairs together.
Oh.
And also gives your brows a little bit more definition.
Snatched. Did you pluck yours in the 90s? That was such a thing.
I overplucked.
Yep.
As
I know
did
a lot of my
everyone.
girlfriends have overplucked, yeah.
Why don't we give her, I think I want to give her just like a little bit of glam. Just like a little bit of
Please.
sparkle.
Please.
Okay,
I'll
so
never turn down sparkle.
we'll highlight just a tiny, tiny bit.
Fenty Beauty. And you saw Katya too. I did as well.
Wasn't she so crazy?
That was amazing. It was like the best fringe show I have ever seen.
She's crazy.
One woman fringe show. Insane and beautiful.
Oh, highlight on the chin.
Shut up. That is so cool.
Highlight makes everything better.
Yeah.
Forehead. So the eyes, we're going to start building in the sort of like sunken in look.
Sweet.
Start carving out some of those crevices underneath the eyes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to steer away from like black.
Yeah, right?
Because it just, I don't know, it just makes it too harsh. So have you ever put anything in your waterline? We're going to open up your eye by putting this into your waterline. And this is something you can do even like with natural glam makeup. Mm-hmm. And you can do this for stage makeup for guys. Makes your eyes pop. Like it opens them up.
Right. Oh yeah, totally.
And it creates better illusions so that you're like, this actually might be like your skin tone color, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like any pink that sort of remains on your face is going to kill the illusion. I'm just gonna do a bit of liner just right in here, just as a base for all the color. It's not gonna be like lined or precise. We're keeping this like really messy. What I'm doing is just using this crayon or this pencil as a base for the color.
Got it.
Of the eyeshadow. And so it's gonna make it easier to build up the color. So what we're gonna do is we're going to build a new lower lash line. Kind of use the bags of your eyes as a bit of a marker and create like an illusion of a bigger eye. So everything's smudgy, and so it really does look like her eyes are quite sunken. And I'm gonna start smudging this out. To brighten up where that new eye line is, we're just gonna go in some more white. Yeah, you look so sad. Oh my god. Your Myrtle face gets me. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take what the socket of where I can see sort of the lines, and we're actually going to go in and start reinforcing those.
Great.
And create more shadows under your eye. So I'm just going to dust some more eyeshadow just to darken up these areas and blend everything out. But this also sets that liner. If you're working with any creams or liquids, it's always good to, like, if you want it to stay, to set with a powder.
Sugarpill Pro.
Sugarpill Pro.
What the? Yes.
I know, right? So I'm actually gonna take this black and we're gonna go right at the root of the lash and make sure that it's the darkest part.
My luscious lash. They're very long and full. And they're like, I'm jealous. I'm like, thank you. I shaved my nose.
Nobody's perfect.
No, I be hairy. So embrace it. I am a bear.
So just look forward for me. Yeah, there you go. So taking the root of that lash, wiggling it.
I've never done the wriggle
It gets
because
the lash, like the mascara, right to the root, and then you can brush it up.
I usually do like the blink. Do it.
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Try on the other side. Yeah, wow, those lashes are incredible. Look at them.
Did you do the bottoms?
No.
No, shit. I went ahead and did the bottoms. It's okay.
It's okay. Because we extended the eye.
Of course.
What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna paint them on the bottom. Just a couple.
Jinx.
Just do a couple of these.
Oh, yes. Whoa.
From far away, it's gonna look great. That's the whole goal of stage makeup, is that it looks good from far
away. Up close, like,
We're gonna line your lips first. And we're gonna overline, because, you know, why not?
Oh, yeah.
Basically just use the underside of your lip. And same with the Cupid's bow, I just go right over your natural Cupid's bow.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, my heart.
Actually, I'm gonna use my gray liquid lipstick.
Oh, what?
NYX Liquid Suede in
Brooklyn Thorn.
Make sure you get the inside of that lip. That's beautiful. And I want to ombre it out just a little bit with a lighter color. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that lipstick again and take a little bit of the Clown White. And we're just gonna mix the two together. And we're gonna dab the inside first. And then just kind of go like, I think I'm gonna take a little bit more of that black.
Sweet.
Darken this up just a tiny bit to blend those lashes. There we go. I think the last thing we need to do is set everything. Now go.
Oh, take two.
Okay, all we have left to do is to throw on your wig, and we'll do a little narcissistic montage.
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
Give me permission to be this gorgeous.
Who gave you permission?
Give me permission.
my beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't even look at me.
I feel so beautiful. You are not shut up.
Look how beautiful you are.
Look how beautiful you are. She made me so pretty.
How do you feel?
Gorgeous.
It's the wig and the glasses that really like makes it happen for me. This is such a fantasy. I'm feeling it. Such good conversation. Thank you for hanging out with me and for, you know, telling me a little bit more about yourself and telling people at home.
Thank you for this, for your channel. Seriously, it helps a lot of people.
I hope so.
No idea.
I hope so. Where can they find you? Where can the people at home find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Matthew Fedorowicz. My last name is very Polish, Fedorowicz, or on Instagram and Twitter, it is Matthew Acts Up, ACTSUP, and lip-ology, lip-ology, lip-ology.com will be up this spring, summer, and you can find it on Instagram and Twitter at lip_ology101 and on Facebook, lip-ology.
Perfect.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being my guest on this episode of Makeup with Friends. Anyone who wants to be on my channel, just leave a comment down below, please. Where can you find me? Right, you can find me at Instagram on Madelaide, the same way it is spelled here, and my Twitter, which Matthew wanted to do a send up, MadSuds, which is
MadSuds.
MADD.
SUDZ.
Please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already.
Do it. Contribute to our Patreon page.
Thank you to all my patrons who already contribute.
I was the first one.
It's true, he was. He's the OG, so follow suit, everyone. And as always, please be kind and be generous to everyone you meet out there in the world today. And hopefully, I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys!
Bye!